Hi kindergartners! Welcome back to Math with Miss Hulsart. Today we are going to continue collecting data, but unlike yesterday where we had pictures to sort, today we have to come up with our own question and then collect our data. Let's get started. Now, a survey is when you ask a question that has two answers, either this or that, and then you collect data to see who has the most votes. So this one is about soccer. It says a soccer survey. Mary surveyed her class or asked her class to find out who else likes soccer. Mary recorded their responses on this chart. Now, before we go on, it says, do you like to play soccer? Yes? No? What do you notice about the chart? So, yep, there's two choices, yes or no. It looks like Mary used check marks to record people's answers. So she might have said, hey, do you like soccer? And a kid said, yes. So she put a check. Do you like soccer? No. So that kid, she put a check in no. And she recorded her whole class. And down here we can see she wrote numbers. So it says Mary found out that 12 kids like soccer. She has 12 checks in the yes column. And 7 kids don't like soccer. 12 kids said no. She said more kids like to play soccer. She has more yeses than nos. And then it says, how many students answered Mary's survey? And how do you know? So let's think about this. How many answered Mary's survey? Well, do we know how many people said yes? Yeah, 12 people said yes. We want to know how many all together, so we're going to say plus 7 people said no, and it will tell us how many people in all answered Mary's survey. Now, let's go back. We know when we count, we mark our counting so we don't get tricked. But we're going to come back, we're going to start at 12 because we already know how many are here. So we're going to start, what comes after 12? 12. Good, ready? 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19. Very nice work, kindergartners. Yes, there were 19 people who answered today's survey. And the number sentence says 12 plus 7 equals 19. Your turn to read the number sentence. Get ready. The work you have today looks very similar to what we did yesterday, but it's different. So first, of course, you're going to come in, you're going to click, you're going to write your name, and then it says, do I have more of this or that? Directions. Think of 2 things you have multiples of in your house. Finish the question, do I have more? Collect your items and chart how many you have. Answer the questions. So here it says, do I have more, this or that? So Ms. Hulsart went and thought about things that I have in my house that I have multiples of, meaning I have more than one. And here is what I found. Forks and colored pencils. So I'm going to fill in my questions. Do I have more forks or do I have more colored pencils? Let me make it nice and big. And then I can come down here and fill it out again so I remember forks or colored pencils. Now I took a picture of how many of each I had, and I'm going to put a check for every one I see. So let's go back and look at the picture of forks. Let's see. Count them with me. Get ready. 1, 2, 6. Very good. I have 6 forks, so I'm going to put 6 check marks. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. And I can even go in and answer the first question. How many of, forks is red, so I remember it's forks. How many of forks, how many forks do you have? Let me check. I had, let's count them again. Ready? I'm going to use my numbers. Remember, I wait until I see the 4 arrows. 1, so now I can go back and answer. How many forks do I have? 6. I'm going to click my 6, put it right on the line. The next one, how many of that? How many colored pencils do I have? If it's 2, I can just bring it up high so that it fits. Now, we need to first go back. Let's check and count our colored pencils. Count with me. Get ready. 2, 6, 7. Very good. I have 7 colored pencils. So, Miss Hulsar's going to cheat just a little bit. 6 and 7, because I have 7 colored pencils. So let me take a 7, put it right here. Now I can come back and answer my question. How many colored pencils do you have? I put 7. How many things do I have in all? So I want to count all together. How many things did I count? So I'm going to come in and put new numbers on the other sides of my check. So I know I'm starting with 6 here. So now I want to keep counting on. 6, 7, 8, 9. I know how to make 10 because there's not a 10 for me to pick from. 10. 11, 12, 13. Now the question asked us, how many votes, how many things did we find in all? 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. Very good job, friends. We found 13 things in all. So we're going to put this, a 1 and a 3 for 13. And then which do you have more of? This or that? Forks or colored pencils? Well, let's take a look. I had 6 forks and 7 colored pencils. Which do I have more of? Yeah, colored pencils. Nice job, friends. So I'm just gonna write colored pencils. It's okay if it's not the right color. It's not gonna color the right way. That's completely okay. And then remember when you're done to go back and click Turn In on Google Classroom. Now the last thing you're going to do today is to answer the questions about this survey. Remember, if you press the speaker sound, it will play.
Try it. Max asked some friends if they like cats. This is what he found out. How many students like cats? How many
students like cats? Do you like cats? Yes? No. You're going to go in and count how many students like cats, how many students do not like cats, how many students answered the survey. Do more people like cats? That's a yes or no question. Do more people like cats? Yes or no? Remember, when you're done, you're going to turn this work into your teacher. Good luck, kindergartners. Have fun.